In today's video, best purchases I've made for fitness. Let's go! What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Jacob Alava. Kung bago kayo dito, this channel is all about fitness, health, lifestyle, and self-development. So for today's video, I'll just share with you guys some of my best purchases na nakatulong talaga sa fitness ko. So wala namang specific order dito. Ito talaga para sa akin ngayon yung mga essentials na lagi kong ginagamit, and I personally believe malaking tulong talaga to para sa inyo. Now, first up on our list, running shoes or walking shoes. Guys, para sa akin, napaka-importante talaga ng walking shoes / running shoes kasi kailangan komportable siya when you are walking or when you are doing cardio. Hindi kasi lahat ng sapatos built for long walks eh. Diba? Pansin nyo ba yun? Pag masyadong flat or hindi comfortable, tas matagal kayo naglalakad or tumatakbo kayo, hindi siya ganun kasarap sa feeling. And nakakatamad and mas mabilis sumasakit pa mo. So I recommend na you guys invest in a pair of walking / running shoes. Ako personally, I have an old pair of Ultra Boosts na bugbog na lagi kong ginagamit. Favorite ko to when I'm walking, when I'm jogging, kasi it's very soft on the sole. Now, hindi naman kailangan mahal yung shoes mo, pero I highly recommend na mag-try kayo ng komportable. Kasi if you're gonna be walking long hours and gonna be jogging or doing cardio, maganda na yung komportable. Next up on our list, kung meron tayong walking or running shoes, kung meron din dapat tayo for lifting. Again, hindi naman kailangan professional lifting shoes, no? Ako, I personally use Chuck Taylors. Hindi naman to ganun kamahal, tsaka perfect siya for lifting kasi flat yung sole. Gusto natin flat yung sole. Lalo na when we are doing compounds such as yung mga squats, deadlifts. When we're doing these movements kasi kailangan naka-plant yung feet natin. Personally, hindi ko nire-recommend yung mga soft shoes or yung mga, let's say, for example, yung walking running shoes ko, pang deadlift or pang squat. Medyo malambot siya sa ilalim. Medyo nawawala yung balance. Tsaka for me, hindi siya ganun ka-planted. Na kung kukuha kayo ng lifting shoes, I recommend yung may space sa loob. Pag walang space yung sapatos nyo, medyo nakakramp yung toes nyo eh. Lalo na when we're doing our compound lifts, gusto natin nakakahinga siya. So kuha kayo ng may konting space sa paa para hindi masyadong constricted. To be completely honest, kung malinis naman yung sahig nyo, pwede kayong magbuhat ng nakapaa. Pero syempre, wag niyong gagawin yun sa gym. Medyo hindi naman nakakatuwa yun sa iba. The third thing na lagi kong ginagamit talaga are bands. Sa mga returning subscriber ko, alam na alam nyo nang sobrang pinopromote ko talaga ang bands kasi ang dami nyo magagawa with them. Very versatile. Pwede mo pa siyang dalhin on trips, on vacations. Tsaka guys, these are challenging. Lalo na yung mga thicker or heavier bands. May mga video ako showcasing how to use bands. And maganda talaga to kung wala kang equipment sa bahay kasi pwede mo siya isabit. So iba-ibang angles pwede mong tamaan. You can do your vertical push, your horizontal push, your vertical pulls, horizontal pulls, even your legs. Yung mga hinges and squats nyo magagawa nyo with bands. It's also great for warming up. Ako lagi ko ginagamit to for warming up. Before I even start hitting the weights, I use these bands to pre-exhaust my muscles. Tsaka maganda mag-practice ng mind-muscle connection sa bands kasi doon mo talaga mararamdaman. Maganda siyang intro kung hindi ka pa sanay mag-weights. For my bands, I use Booty Band PH, so links in the description kung gusto nyong umorder. Next important purchase na talagang naging malaking tulong para sa akin were adjustable dumbbells. Nung peak and start ng lockdown last year, nakaswerte ako nakakuha ako ng adjustable dumbbells. And sobrang okay niya kasi natawid niya ako nung lockdown. At the same time, napaka-space saver niya. Now, in-upgrade ko na yung luma ko to heavier one. Yung current ko, umaakit na ng 40 kg. Pero ito, nire-recommend ko talaga to kung wala kayong space tsaka hindi kayo makapag-gym. Kasi syempre, alam ko naman, some of us are stuck at home. Hindi naman tayo makalabas, hindi tayo maka-gym. Kasi baka may mga family members tayong iniisip natin. Diba? So, the new ones I got from Bert's Gym Essentials, alam ko may mga sales sila. So, check them out sa description kung gusto yung umorder. Next item on our list is an adjustable bench. Guys, adjustable bench, nire-recommend ko talaga to kasi marami rin kayong magagawa with this one. The reason why I recommend the adjustable one instead of a flat one kasi may iba-iba mo yung angles. Pag may iba mo yung angles, you can hit different muscle groups such as your upper chest, your back, your lats kung nag-row ka. You can also use the bench pang chest support pag kunyari nagsa-side raises ka or mag-arms ka. Marami talaga siyang functions, guys. So kung may space kayo tapos hindi kayo maka-gym, sobrang nire-recommend ko talaga. Kumuha talaga kayo ng adjustable bench. Tapos, pag may adjustable dumbbells pa kayo, lahat na ng muscle groups kaya niyong matamaan. Back, chest, shoulders, legs, arms, magagawa niyo ng workout. Siyempre, limited pa rin yung movements, pero it's still better than nothing. And for the longest time last year, yan lang ang gamit ko. Adjustable dumbbells and an adjustable bench. And so far, medyo na-maintain ko naman kahit papaano during those times. Again, link ko sa description below if you guys want to check out where I get my adjustable dumbbells and my adjustable bench. Another important item na binili ko ko early on in my lifting life was a lifting belt. So I have 2 lifting belts now. Meron akong isang parang Velcro na Harbinger. Tsaka meron ako yung talagang pang heavier lifts, pang squats and pang deadlifts na lever belt. Guys, on purpose kasi ng belt, it increases intra-abdominal pressure. To explain it simply, isipin mo sasapakin ka sa tiyan. Tapos ina-anticipate mo. Diba titigasan mo yung core mo? Parang ganun siya. With proper breathing and when you brace your core, mas mabigat yung mabubuhat nyo. And a belt increases your intra-abdominal pressure. So nakikita nyo yung mga powerlifter, di ba? Lagi sila naka-belt pag nag-PPR sila or pag nagbubuhat sila ng mabigat. Beyond lifting heavy, maganda rin magka-belt for safety, di ba? Para hindi tayo ma-injure. And not to mention, para rin ma-protect yung spine natin. Again, lalo na sa mga heavier lifts na ginagawa natin. So ako personally, I use my Velcro belt kapag lighter lifts lang or some upper body lifts kung gusto ko lang ng extra intra-abdominal pressure. Now yung lever belt ko, ito yung mas heavy duty. Ginagamit ko to pag heavy squats or heavy deadlifts. Very, very heavy taxing lifts. Pag mas heavy duty kasi yung belt mo, hindi siya talaga komportable. Pero sobrang ganda ng support na nabibigay niya. Next up, I recommend that you guys get nice clothes. Hindi naman kailangan sobrang dami, pero if you look good, you will feel good. For me personally, mas na-enjoy ko magbuhat kung gusto ko yung suot ko. It doesn't have to be flashy, it doesn't have to be expensive, basta you feel good in it. Gusto ko rin i-quickly announce, guys, that we are launching our clothing line soon. Kasama tong cap na to. We've been working on it ng business partners ko for the past few months to a year or so. And I'm super excited to share with you guys once we launch it. So stay tuned kasi I'll be posting more about it on my socials. Tsaka I'll make a video on it. Currently, ang products pa lang namin are going to be a hat and joggers. So yung joggers na ginawa namin, sobrang pinaganda talaga namin, guys. Dami naming prototype. I had to test it. Ginagamit ko siya for squats. So perfect talaga siya pang workout. At saka stretchy siya. Hindi siya madaling mapunit. Pwede mo siyang gamitin sa gym, kung pupunta kang mall, kung mag-errands ka, even when you're just lounging around. Yung joggers namin, perfect for all those occasions. Stay tuned kasi I'll be talking about that more soon. Now next up, since may belt na tayo, I highly recommend wrist wraps and wrist straps. So anong pagkakaiba nun? Yung wrist straps, yun yung more for pulling movements. I've talked about this in my other videos, pero ang importance kasi niya, when you're pulling, yung straps makakatulong sa grip. At the same time, for people who are struggling with back workouts, hindi nyo masyadong nararamdaman, pwede kayong gumamit ng straps kasi nalilimit niya yung bicep activation. Pansin nyo sometimes pag nagro-row kayo or nagba-back workouts kayo, mas nafe-feel nyo sa biceps nyo. It's because when you're gripping, na-activate rin yung biceps mo. Kung straps gamit mo, you are able to pull without using so much of your biceps. Tsaka mas kaya nyo magbuhat ng mabigat na weight. For wrist wraps, ito yung for your pushing movements. The purpose for using wrist wraps is to avoid wrist bending. May mga na-encounter ako na sinasabi nila sumasakit wrist nila kapag nagbubuhat sila ng mabigat. And it's usually cause nagbe-bend yung wrist. For example, when you're doing a bench press, tapos na-bend konti, masakit yan ha. So these are for your push movements, kung shoulder or chest. I highly recommend na gumamit kayo ng wrist wraps, lalo na kung mabigat na yung binubuhat nyo. You could always use the extra support. Kaya nakikita nyo rin yung mga powerlifter and yung mga nagbubuhat ng mabigat, naka-wrist wrap. Para siyang cast, para hindi gumalaw yung wrist nyo versus kung wala. The next item na naging game changer talaga sa akin, lagi ko na itong sinasabi sa channel ko, is using an air fryer. Sobrang convenient talaga niya. At the same time, sobrang juicy nung kinakalabasan nung niluluto ko. For example, dati yung chicken, pina-pan fry ko pa, tapos minsan nagagamitan ko pa ng oil. Ngayon, air fryer, sobrang convenient, sobrang bilis maluto. 10 minutes lang, 200 degrees, tapos sobrang perfect and juicy niya sa loob. Hindi na ako kumakain ng dry, boring chicken breast ever again, ever since nagka-air fryer ako. Guys, kung serious talaga kayo sa nutrition nyo, I highly recommend owning an air fryer. Another 2 things that are very important are your scales. One is your food scale and one is your weighing scale. Kung familiar kayo sa content ko, I recommend tracking macronutrients, flexible dieting. So, importante yung scale para ma-train mo rin yung sarili mo sa portion sizing and sa portion control. Having a food scale, mas accurate mo kasi makikita yung pagkain. Using it with an app like MyFitnessPal or other apps, when you weigh your food, makikita mo talaga kung gaano karaming calories yung meron sa kinakain mo. Importante rin ang weighing scale kasi syempre kung may goal tayo, we have to weigh ourselves. Ako, pag may client ako na gusto mag-lose ng weight, pinapatimbang ko talaga sila every day kasi kinukuha talaga namin yung weekly average ng weight na yun. Kasi pansin nyo, di ba guys, minsan nagpa-fluctuate. And the last and final thing that I recommend is a smartwatch. You can use whatever smartwatch you want. Depende rin yun sa budget nyo, depende kung anong brand gusto nyo. Pero ang function kasi talaga niya is to guide you your step count and your calories burned. Yung mga ibang watch may mga extra features. Ako personally, I just mainly use the step tracking and the calories burned when doing cardio. Now, hindi sila 100% accurate. Lahat sila at least 70 to 80% accurate. Pero it's better than not knowing at all. Personally, kaya na may maintain ko kahit paano yung physique ko is because I set a step target for myself. And the only way na malalaman ko yun is if I have a watch. You can use your phone, pero sometimes kasi gusto mo nakababa lang yung phone mo and hindi mo siya hawak all the time. Pag nagka-cardio rin ako, malaking tulong yung calories burn. Kasi nagiging controlled variable siya. For example, if I do 3 times this week, 200 calories per session, pwedeng next week or 2 weeks from now, pwede kong gawin 4 sessions na 200 calories burn. So it's a good variable to control. Makakatulong kasi yan sa overall goals natin. So these are just some of the items top of my head na naiisip ko. Coming from me, ito talaga yung mga nire-recommend ko sa inyo kasi it has helped me tremendously and it has helped a lot of my clients. Hindi ko naman i-recommend sa inyo kung hindi siya effective. So yun lang naman yung mga few recommendations ko. But I hope may natutunan kayo sa video na to or may na-pick up kayo. The goal is really for me to provide value to you guys. So with that being said, sana na-enjoy nyo. Please leave me a like, share this video, subscribe. Thank you for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video.